Guys, welcome back to the Drone Camps channel. I'm Justin Davis, and for the past 10 years on this channel, you have seen DJI drones, tutorials, repair videos, and reviews of their products. We were one of the first drone stores on the East Coast to open up and serve the public and the government of the United States of America, as well as other agencies around the country, law enforcement, first responders, folks that were doing roof inspections, and the list goes on and on. You may be one of those folks who benefited from the information on this channel in the past 10 years. And today, it's Friday, June 14th. It's been 2 days since the HR 2864 it was implemented into Congress for a late night vote. I do not see on congress.gov yet, looking at the page, that it has passed through. Someone made a comment yesterday. There was a ton of comments on the first video that we released about the possible DJI drone ban in the United States. And someone said that it passed through the Congress, so now it was on the way to the Senate for vote, but I do not see that yet. It has not been updated, so that's kind of up in the air. Since then, to bring you further news on the situation as it's developing, number one, I don't see that it has been updated on congress.gov, so that is good news. But I do see that there has been over 6,000 different agencies voicing their opposition to Elise Stefanik's HR 2468 for banning DJI drone use in the United States. And why would these first responders not want this to go through? Well, because of about 90% of the drones currently being used in the United States by first responders, police, fire departments, public safety. Different operations are happening on the daily for public safety and awareness of situational awareness during a crime event or something happening in public. They're able to use these drones to keep the public safe, and even sometimes saving a suspect's life in a situation where you have a standoff. They're able to take a DJI Vada, fly it straight into a house, and talk to a suspect and try to de-escalate a situation where this person is armed, will not come out of the house. And DJI Vada has saved a lot of lives already. And even locally, they're almost used on the daily by the drone departments of different law enforcements, different counties around Oregon. So I'm sure that's across the United States. There is a huge opposition to this, and you can see it here on this website. DroneLife.com published an article on June 12th, and it's a letter to the Senate Armed Services Committee highlighting severe impact for public safety operations. So it says, in a letter sent to the Senate Armed Services Committee today, the California Fire Chiefs Association, representing over 800 fire agencies in California, along with public safety advocacy groups, including the Law Enforcement Drone Association, LEDA, Airborne Public Safety Association, and others, voiced strong opposition to the inclusion of the Countering CCP Drone Acts in the Senate version of the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA FY 2025. The letter arrives ahead of the Senate's scheduled discussion on June 12th and outlines significant concerns over the potential repercussions of the act on the public safety drone operation. The key points of concern here are that this bill it seeks to address national security concerns by adding DJI, a major Chinese drone manufacturer, to the FCC covered list. This action would empower the FCC to retroactively revoke all DJI licenses without needing congressional approval, effectively dismantling approximately 90% of all public safety drone operations. And like I said before, 90% of all public safety drone operations. And like we talked about before, this bill isn't just affecting first responders and law enforcement, it is actually happening to you as well. So your drone would also be grounded grounded and not be able to take off in US airspace. When I started up my DJI Avata yesterday, I got a pop-up on my DJI Fly app, and I'll show you that here on the screen. It had a pop-up that said upcoming changes to sync flight data feature in the US. So they're gonna release a new firmware update, and it's gonna give you the option to be able to download your data sync information. Please note that the sync flight data option will be disabled on June 12th. To prevent any data loss, we'd recommend downloading and creating a backup of your flight records as soon as possible. The download option will be available in the next update. You could also click OK or click on Learn More. Now, when I did that, I realized that, we talked about this before. If you're not able to data sync your DJI drone, it may affect your DJI Care plan if you crash or you have a flyaway, which does happen with DJI drones and other drones outside the DJI company. Flyaways are a fact of life when it comes to drone piloting. Sometimes you have an ESC failure, motor failure, flight controller failure, frame failure. There's all kinds of things that can fail. You can have a camera fail and go blank and black, and return to home not working. Other things like the compass gets scrambled, and on and on. So you really need that data sync to be able to have some proof of what happened with your drone mechanically or with the software for your warranty with DJI. If you don't have any of that data available to DJI, the problem with that is that it will be harder for them to approve your warranty status and escalate you to either a total drone replacement or a cheaper price for a replacement drone. So that will affect you as the consumer and the customer in case of a crash. And outside of first responders and public safety, we've also had articles come out in opposition to this bill from different agricultural entities in the United States, because we have a lot of the DJI drones that are now being implemented on farms for agricultural spraying, multispectral technology to be able to track and see if a crop needs water in this section of the field or this section of the field. That is really useful data and information for American farmers. If that is taken away from them, that will be a huge problem for agriculture across the country. So if you believe in truth, sanctity of American rights and the Constitution, please do click like on this video to make it rise up in the ranks of YouTube, because the algorithm likes to suppress videos like this and any other videos that are speaking out for your constitutional right as Americans, speaking of drones or something like the 2A movement. So they want to take away your drones and they want to take away your guns. So please do like this video and share and subscribe. Click that notification bell for when new videos come out, and we will keep fighting for your rights as Americans to recreate and enjoy your DJI drones. I will hopefully see you on the next one and let you know that this bill has been struck down. So stay tuned, keep the comments coming, and voice your concerns so that the people, the powers that be that are watching these videos, see your opposition to the bill 2864. So let's stay tuned and see what happens for this current addition to the bill to strike down DJI use in the United States. We would hate to see that happen, but I will be giving you some options in the future should that happen. So stay tuned, and again, please do subscribe. I would definitely see you on the next one.